Hello, checkity check. Check. Excellent connection, it says, but oh, there we go. Okay. And how's it going? Happy Friday. Let's share this link around. What's up, Tex? What's up, Chris? What's up, Sep? I just saw that and hastily responded. But that is hilarious. Yes, I have seen the egg. And I think that that meme is hilarious. I am grabbing a couple links. Friday afternoon. How's it going, everybody? What are you up to? Have you played any disc golf this week? You got the shirt figured out. Hey, awesome. Good to hear, Chris. Okay. I'm trying to get all my links in a row because there's a lot of DGA coverage out there right now. Yeah, there it is. And actually more coming. Actually, we're going to have a couple more players on some more coverage as well. Okay, awesome. Good to hear, Chris. That is great. You're going to look fly. Did you get a performance polo, the Essence T, the Sketch T 2.0? What'd you end up getting? DGA is no slouch in the apparel game. Let me tell you guys something. Let me give you a little bit of free advice. Go to discgolf.com. Oh, what is this? What's up with the title? Hang on. That still says Ben from last week. And it's like under? What is... Okay. What the heck? Mine is just like gone. That is so weird. What? Where is it? Maybe I have... Yeah, there's Ben's. I don't know why that's called cut off. Kelly title. I need to get the DGA office guys back in here at some point. That was fun. We did an episode with all them. Oh, maybe that's why it's gone. I think it's just deleted. I don't have a title anymore. Wow. All right. Well, I am going to steal the guest title for now. So now I got to put that back. Polo. Awesome. That's sweet. We'll change that to that. Oh. It's just in a little bit of a wrong spot. Zip. And boop. That'll work. How's it going? All right, what do we got? Playing at an Am Worlds 2022 course tomorrow. So you're prepping for Am Worlds 2022? You're going to compete? Chris says, can't wait till I get my money so I can get an SP Rift. There you go. Played Rivery with friends and slowly converting them to DGA believers. That's awesome. If anyone wants to send Chris a Rift, he loves you and might send you a Riptide. Interesting. That's a good old disc. Speaking of good old disc, we've got a lot of disc golf for you to watch. And it just is all like flowing in so quickly I can't keep up with it, which is really exciting. But firstly, let's talk about, I'm going to drop some links here. Feel free to open these in another window. Don't play them now because we're live. But you can just open them in another window and then play them later. But in case you missed it, this is OTB Tour Skins number 38 at Idlewild. This is from maybe a week ago, August. Oh, it's only a few days ago, actually, so it's not that long. But this features Trevor Harbolt, and it is super fun. Trevor is just a delightful human being. I have always enjoyed any interaction that I've had with Trevor is super fun. And he is hilarious. He is very kind. And he's an amazingly talented player. So what more? He's got the low voice, you know, with the Kentucky drawl. You know, what else do you need on coverage? Like, that's the type of person you want to watch. Trevor and Yuli are going at it the whole time. Like, they are really embracing the smack talk nature of Tour OTB Skins. And they are just on each other's case constantly, and it is hilarious. I laughed out loud several times, and that's saying something because there's very little happiness left in my life, and I don't ever laugh. So, pretty impressive stuff. Now, so that's, and I'm only dropping the front 9 to these. They each have a back 9 you can go find. But this one is actually happening right now, which is very fun. And I'm going to drop link number 2. That is Team DGA's Ezra Hapner. And he is competing in Am Worlds. Speaking of Am Worlds, Sep, he is competing in Am Worlds right now, today. They are coming down the home stretch for round 6 of Worlds. And he is T5. I can't even imagine. That is so exciting. Way to go, Ezra. No matter where he finishes, that is a stunning performance because there's 120 people in his field. And he's on hole 14, so he's got 5 holes left and has just played just so solid all week. He shot the hot round on round 1, was tied for first round 2, and then round 3 was 4th, round 4 was 5th, round 5 was 5th, and now he's tied for 5th. So he's just been like right there, just like fighting all week, and I think that's amazing. I can't imagine what a marathon, for one, a world championship, right? So you've already got this elevated pressure. It's in Orlando, Florida, so it's courses that they probably never played before. The weather, it's super hot and sticky there. And then on top of that, he's being filmed. And it's just 6 rounds. I mean, it's like twice as long as a lot of normal tournaments, if not 3 times as long as some 2-round tournaments. So an absolute knockdown, drag out marathon. And he is hanging in there. Like, he's just playing so well. I just can't even imagine playing well. But can't imagine playing that well for that long. So congrats to him on that performance, and good luck as he finishes up these last 4 holes. Finish strong, buddy. You're doing a great job, and we're all proud of you. Tex says the funny part was that Hogan ignored them. Yeah. Well, Trevor hits, I mean, I want to say like 5 or 6, like insanely impressive shots. What was the other moment with Trevor and Yuli? Gosh, I can't remember. There was one that was just like, I am dying. Okay, so I dropped a link to the PDGA. The PDGA's YouTube channel is actually doing some coverage of the event. So they've got round 3 just released today. And Ezra is on that lead card from round 3. So actually, let me see if he might not be on the round 4 or 5 coverage because he was 5th starting out each one of those times. Wait a second. Am I seeing this wrong? Hey, somebody help me out. I think I'm seeing this wrong. I think that there's 6 rounds and then it says semis and finals. Are there 2 more rounds? Oh my gosh, that's insane if so. Somebody please help me out in the chat. Because, yeah, it says on pdgalive.com, it's got round 6, which they're currently playing, but then you can keep clicking over to semis and finals. And those both say default layout 18 holes. No, but this is very confusing. Okay, here's Kelly. Kelly's going to help us out. Everyone plays 6 rounds. Then there's a cut for the semis. Okay, that explains why when I click on semis, it's got kind of a weird layout. It's got all the plus people. So they're showing us the cut line probably for semis and a 7th, and then final 9 for the top 4. Wow. Oh my gosh. So here I am like, hey, Ezra, good luck on your last 5 holes. And like, nope. He is playing another round tomorrow for sure. So let's do this, dude. Way to go. Okay, so take everything that I said at the beginning of this monologue about 6 rounds being twice or thrice the amount of rounds that you play in a normal tournament and multiply that again. So when I say it's a marathon, now it's like it's a marathon plus a 5K at the end of it. And I've never done either one of those things, so this sounds hard. That's amazing, though. And I know Worlds used to be like that. Listen, I've got no problem admitting for how much disc golf has been part of my life. And considering my current role, how much the competitive side of it is still kind of like a little bit foreign to me because I've only played one event. I mean, I've only played one like official sanctioned event and only attended a couple. Definitely never played any big events. So I still kind of look at those things in awe. In awe, like reverence, not like awe. Is everyone else rooting against the 1008 rated guy simply because he's rated so high? What are you talking about? I haven't heard anything about this. I don't see... Oh, I do see. I see what you're talking about. That's not like a ton higher rating than the other folks. Ezra's 973. But I mean, the guy in the lead right now is 994, you know, so that's right there. There's a lot of high-rated players up there. I love watching Ezra play, by the way. You guys got to check out this link to the PDGA's coverage of round 3. I just scrubbed through it a little bit ago and watched Ezra's shots. Dude, kid's a baller. Like, he has got such smooth form. And I know he would tell you he probably didn't putt well during round 3, but I feel like you can tell he's got a great putting stroke. But he hits lines. He's got all the shots. I saw him throw overhand, sidearm, back, forehand, backhand. Wow. Sorry. Forehand, backhand, little flick up shots. There's always at least one, if not a few. Oh, yeah. But anyway, back to your original comment, Kelly. Yes, you do need to make yourself at all times during these streams. It is very important. As a fact, we need fact checkers on staff full time when Tyler's got a mic and is live. I'm like, yeah, Ezra Hebner is rated 1250 and he's coming down to his last hole and I'm pretty sure he's in the lead. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Oh, and Ice Steady BLs are free on discgolf.com right now. Just use the code Kelly Greenhoe told me this was okay. Caesar knows. See, they get it. They know. I want to tell them the story about you guys trying to exclude me from knowing that Ezra threw the hot round. I've got a little bit of I can't remember what the event was, but I was like, oh my gosh, check this out. And I sent everybody the scorecard and I said, Matt Bell's going to win or Matt Bell's going to blah, blah, blah. Because he was way ahead and then sadly was like double bogey to finish or something. And so ever since that, Tyler doesn't get to say anything about tournament results before they're actually officially ended. And I heard through the grapevine that even after Ezra shot the hot round during round 1, the guys were like, should we tell Tyler about it? Should we not tell Tyler about it? Like, listen, they're not superstitious, but they are a little stitious. Ice Steady BLs. Yeah, no, we're gonna get Ice Steady BLs someday, guys. Just keep refreshing the site. They'll be there at some point. Maybe 2023. Just kidding. Got them now. Go buy them. You know what, though? Let's talk about this disc for a second. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Put the number of these that you own in the chat, please. Chat with the number of SP Rifts that you own. I gave one to Ben, so I have 4. My number is 4. That's not... DGA Disc Golf is not... Okay, here's their number. That's how many they have. But I have 4, so... SPBLs. I mean, we got the ice, dude. That's like, I mean, I know. That would be cool, but I'm like, we got you in the neighborhood. Ed's got 3. Chris got 0. Oh, that's right. We talked about this. Stan Pratt, hello. The Ice BL, great throwing putter. Yes, it is. Oh, I actually still don't have a Proline Flex Steady BL from the Ledgestone. I need to get one of those. I do have 2 Proline Flex Steady BLs from when we ran them in originals a handful of months ago, but I don't have any of the new ones. I've heard really good things. Nice. Ryan, come on, man. The link's right above your little above your head. Just reach up, grab it, click on it. Stan, did you ever get your pin? You won a pin a long time ago and you were at DGA, but I forgot to like let them know for you to just pick one up while you were there. We owe you a pin. You are due a pin. So you did get it. Okay. I need to get them. How did I not? I'm gonna write that down. You guys are really helping out my organization today. Hey, look. Speaking of the things that we've been chatting about so far. Oh, Ezra has a couple really good ice steady BL shot. It looks like it's got to be because it's like putter profile, flies exactly like this. It's like that's cool that he's already bagging him, especially like that close to a major. He's putting a new disc in his bag. This is still the prettiest disc that I've ever seen. I don't think I can bag it. It's just so beautiful. Oh, you've got a riff from the Ledgestone Players Pack. Nice. There you go. They are awesome, Stan. They're really, really similar to the Pro line in that they seem to have the same amount. I mean, really similar turn and glide, but they've got just a. This is just me talking. I'm not officially speaking for DGA here, but according to me, they've got just a little bit more finish. So you can put the same amount of heat on them. Like when you throw them, they flip up and they kind of want to turn a little bit. That's all great. But with the Pro line, you know, sometimes it'll kind of just keep going, which is very useful. You need that for certain shots. Or you can power down on it a little bit to get it to finish. But these are like still throw hard, and they're just going to finish at the very end. Maybe weather delay at Worlds. Shout out. This is off the beaten path, but shout out to Chantel Budinsky, who is in 5th in the advanced women's at AM Worlds right now. She's been up towards the top of the leaderboard all week, and she's got a handful of DGA discs, which is why I bring that up. She is crushing the Rift, the Breaker. What else? I see her throw the Pipeline occasionally. But the Rift and the Breaker are also helping her make a statement at AM Worlds. Yeah, you're right. It says Ezra's been on hole 14 for a hot minute. We're going to need you to fact. Well, Kelly is our fact checker. So doesn't somebody else need to fact check him? Like checks and balances. That seems like that could get dangerous real fast if Kelly's verifying his own information. Oh, interesting. Here's Stan's wrinkle. Not that Stan is wrinkled. Problem is that I have a large number of first flight shock waves that I love and have been throwing forever, so they just haven't found a permanent place in my bag yet. If you're comparing first flight shock waves to SP riffs, I think there's a good... I'm not like a veteran shockwave thrower, but I've thrown a few. And to me, the shockwave is like aftershocky, or maybe even like a little more finish than the standard aftershock. So if that's where that's at in your bag, the SP Rift is at least a disc less stable, you know, in the less stable box next to it. I think that those would actually go really well together. Quake, First Flight Shockwave, Rift. I'm bagging the Pro line and the SP Rift because I throw Rifts all day, every day. And so because of that, I feel like I can even see, appreciate, and utilize the difference between those two plastics. It's 94 degrees with 94% humidity in Orlando. Oh my gosh. That's basically raining. Like it doesn't really even need to come out of the sky. Everything's still soaked. I can fact check, confirm stands for everybody's fact checking everybody else. Oh man. Yeah, I gotcha, I gotcha. So broken in shockwaves. Yeah, okay. So that's definitely gonna be in that straight with a little bit of finish mid-range slot. Ryan with the obscure knowledge here. The only thing I know about shockwaves is that it was a roller coaster at Six Flags Great America that had a bunch of upside down loops and was known to give people migraines from riding it. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's the real. That's it. Actually, that's why we don't have the shockwave anymore. Six Flags said, "Hey, pay us $13 million for the name, and we'll change the name of our roller coaster, or we're suing." Fact check that. Today's like random fact day. No, the shockwave was the predecessor to the Aftershock, and they're still around. In fact, Ben, are you bagging one? I can't remember from your in the bag. I know Noah Meintzma is. I've seen him use that very successfully. He is one of the best riff throwers I've ever seen, but he likes the shockwave for something with a little bit more finish. I don't know if Noah throws the Quake. That's what I always wonder when people, because there's current molds that really just fit in those gaps really, really well. Not like the LE Quake or the First Flight Quakes, but I mean like the D Granite Quakes. Even the new SP Quakes. I throw that one a bunch. You don't bag it anymore. Okay, I got you. Trap Beeper says, first run bonsai is cow. Let's see if my cursor will help me understand your emojis there. What is that? First run bonsai is cow bull. I can't agree with that, as I'm not sure what you're saying. But thank you for the comment. Oh. Ben says if they made it in stone, that's all I would throw. Chris uses his riff for 300 to 350. Yeah, it'll get out there. Noah does bag a Quake. Okay. Beef. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I don't know what emojis the kids are using these days. That first run bonsai is cow bull. I have a first run bonsai, I believe. I am throwing the SP bonsai with the URL or the barcode stamp. I love that stamp, by the way. Do we still have any of those? You guys need that stamp in your life. Hang on. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the best thing that Kelly and I have ever done together, but I can't think of anything else good that we've ever done together. So let's see an example of it. I guess I could just go get it. Somebody said on Facebook today, I'm just seeing the blunt gum putt on our site. Somebody said, did you know DGA has a disc that's more overstable than the tilt and has less glide than the, I can't remember what the other one was. And they said it's a blunt gum putt upside down. I'm like, okay, that would be a fun video to make. Chris bags ice and SP Flex bonsais. Nice. I was a late fan of the bonsai. I was just prejudiced and stupid. You know, we all are when we're young. You have to grow up and learn things about yourself and the world. But really fell in love with that disc about maybe 8 months ago. Was that you, Ryan, that said that on Facebook? I thought that was very funny. Uh-oh. Error on pdgalive.com. No. We need those score. Okay, we're back. We're back. Less glide than a stego. That's what it was. That would be such a funny video to make. Like, yeah, come on. Everybody's thinking that this is new technology. And we've already had it around. I don't think that there have been ice bonsais. Who said that? I'm reading back up the chat. SP, though. Oh, Chris says I bag ice and SP Flex bonsai. No ice bonsais. Please fact check, but no, we have the SP. And there are SP Flex bonsais in existence. They are not on discgolf.com, but if you are crafty and know your way around the internet, that sounded really sketchy. I'm sorry. Really sorry for that. You can find them. Uh-oh. Caesar just said all caps, dude. I must have misspoke. Let's find out. All right. Thank you. It's been fun. It's been a great time hanging out with everybody. Really appreciate all of you. I'm just gonna thanks for your support. Please don't unsubscribe. I'll see myself out now. Be fine. What did I miss? Oh, man, that hurts. It was, in fact, a disc this year. The Matt Belzer Ice, Tyler. You can turn in your resignation letter to Scott at your earliest convenience. Oh, that is amazing. Well, I went to grab a box because I thought I did have one of the Matt Bells. It must be in my car. There's the First Flight bonsai. I do have a First Flight. Oh, that's funny. We're finding all kinds of stuff. Here is the barcode stamp. I love that. That is one of my favorite stamps. How slick is that? It gets a lot of comments too. So if you're more into disc golf for like the fashion show part of it and less like the game, you know, like you want to have the cool shirt, cool hat, cool looking discs, you know, if you just want to get those types of comments, then this is what you need to find. Do I not? Ooh, that's a Secret one. Can't pull that out. Yeah, so I have a couple of the tour series. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Got the 2021 Shasta Cane. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. This one is the twin to the one that Shasta really, really liked. And then I've got an autographed Shasta Cane that's actually in my bag. Apparently I haven't. There's an autographed Heartbreaker. I am not consistent with this because I got all of our touring players to sign the Tour Series discs that I got from them. And then I was trying to decide, do I throw all of them or just hang all of them and throw other versions of the same ones? This one was signed by the DGA. This is a Proline Swirl Rift that was signed by everybody up at DGA. How about that? That's a lot of pretty swirls in it. Well, this is just a random box I grabbed. We're just checking stuff out. Oh, First Flight Hurricane. Lives up to the hype. You guys hear about this? Do you hear about? I'm talking to a bunch of DGA fans. You guys know more about DGA than I do. Come on, let's call it what it is. Of course you know about the First Flight Hurricane. I have not had one until a few months ago. These are mega fun. I'm actually going to put that back. I was in my bag for a second, then I took it back out because the 2020 Shasta Canes are pretty close to that. All right, what did I miss? What happened? Did the wheels finally fall off completely? You could say that. There was a moment. Hey, it's KK's birthday today. That's right. Christine, fact check squad, get ready. I believe Christine KK King is the longest standing member of Team DGA, and it is her birthday today. Happy birthday, KK. Way to represent. She has been with us for a long time, and she continues to slay. We got to see her playing earlier this year, and she is so good. Oh, and I got to hang out with her and watch her play, even film her play at Masters. And we've got some of that content up on our channel, and she is super, super good. Keep yours away. What else do we have in here? Oh, look, there's the autographed. Ooh, that's a cool one too. Do you guys have the whole tour series from this year? Did you get the Hummercane, the Heartbreaker, and the Bell's Eye? Do I not have a? Huh. Nope. Oh, that's funny. Whoa. One of the very first SP Torrents. They only stamped... I think that we got a test stamp when we first came up with this new stock stamp design. And we stamped like maybe 10. I can't remember. But I was able to get one of those. That's a treasure. Hypercane. Disc that got run over in my mower. Another... Wow, I've got two First Flight Bonsais. A Tsunami. Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm just doing that for me. I thought I had a Bell's Eye in here. I think it's in my car. You were playing at Masters? Stan. We should have hung out. We can't keep doing this long distance thing, Stan. We need to make it official. I think we'd be friends. Scott can confirm KK's team status. Happy birthday, KK. Chris says yes, but as I have said, lots of things. I don't remember what you're saying yes to. You might not even be talking to me, which would be super awkward. I'm so sorry. Ezra is still on hole 14, so yeah, there probably is a weather delay. If you missed the first part of the broadcast, Team DGA member Ezra Hapner is here. Let me drop the leaderboard in the chat. Ezra is on round 6 of a 7-round event. There's going to be a cut, but he's, you know, I'm gonna get roasted so hard in the office. I'm like really trying to measure every single thing I say about it. Should Ezra make the cut, he will play the semifinal round tomorrow, and then the top 4 will be proceeding to a final 9 after that. Which one? I just held up a whole bunch of them, Ben. Which one are you talking about? My bad. I was intending on going by the warehouse when you were hanging out, and I couldn't break away from work. Come on, Stan. What job is more important than hanging out with? I mean, what amount of yearly income and financial security would make it worth missing out on an opportunity to hang out with me at DGA's headquarters, which is kind of like disc golf Candyland, if we're honest. I just don't get you, Stan. We've been friends for a long time. You're still a mystery to me. Okay, what are we doing this weekend? I'm going to be watching Ezra Hapner's progress. And we'll see if he makes it on any... He's 5th in 2 of the upcoming rounds, so we'll see if they stick to just filming 4-person cards or if they had 5 people on maybe. Not sure how that's going to work. But I dropped the coverage of his round 3 in the chat, so I don't believe I've ever watched Ezra play. I've thrown a couple holes with him and just like messing around at Masters, but not, I haven't gotten to play around, and I don't think I've seen him in coverage. So that was really cool to see him throwing, check out his technique. Like I said earlier, Ezra is the real deal. I think he is going places. He's got such smooth form, really controlled power. Looks like he has a great putting stroke. Ben, I missed what disc you were talking about there. So I'm going to be checking that out. We have 0 plans this weekend. That's exciting. I'm going to go out with my kids this evening and film some disc golf stuff. I may or may not play. I might work on my course. I did a little bit of work last weekend on chopping down some trees and clearing some brush. We've got a 9-hole course here that I've already filmed a couple videos on, and it's been a delight to be able to... You know what's interesting, though? Total rabbit trail. You guys signed up for this, so I'm not too insecure about it, but still. I have found that I'm putting way less having a course than when I only had a couple baskets in my yard. When I had okay, but that's not like revelatory. That makes sense, right? Like, I'm playing disc golf, but I don't just go out to one of those baskets and putt repetitions like I used to. I was talking with my buddy Ben about that. I'm like, no, I haven't done a shift your game session or any kind of putting practice for months. And it kind of shows in my casual rounds, sadly. But I do feel like I'm getting up shots and different things dialed in. My sidearm. Been throwing a lot of Hurricane sidearms. 2021 Hurricane sidearms specifically. So that's fun. But I'm not putting as much. You would think if you had like a course, you would think that everything about your game would, start to get elevated if you played every day, you know. Whatever. For what it's worth, little observation for you. So, is anybody playing an event? Anybody playing a tournament or casual round with friends? Casual round with enemies? Anything? You've got a lot of disc golf you can catch up on this weekend. We've got the front and back 9 of OTB Skins featuring Trevor Harbolt. And the front and back round of round 3, the front and back 9, excuse me, of round 3 of the PDGA Amateur Worlds featuring Ezra Hapner. BYB Dubs. Bring your bag. BYOP Dubs. Bring your own partner. That's what I want to do. I want to do some doubles leagues. That sounds like fun. Is there anybody out there who plays just exclusively double? Like, is that like a thing? I'm not enough in the scene to know, but it seems like a completely different game. Yeah. No disc golf for Stan. Landscaping chores only. Stan, you are quite the meme in 2021. Have you heard anyone say they stan something? Like you stan DGA? A handful of you stan DGA, and we appreciate it. Have you heard that? You're kind of a popular guy through a series of really unfortunate events. Just Google the meme. You'll figure it out. You used to... Yeah, I could totally see that. I could totally see someone just maining a certain type of league. You know, like... I don't play any doubles leagues. Or I only play with a partner. I don't play leagues at all. I only play leagues. I'd like to play more events, more leagues specifically. Ed, what's up? Hi, playing a C-tier MP50 this weekend. Unstable Open 3 in the Joliet, Illinois area. Whoa, Eli. Long-time watcher, first-time chatter. Thank you. Appreciate that comment. Thanks for leaving it. You used to play 3 to 5 a week every summer. Wow. That's a lot. I'll bet you're amazing at disc golf. Am I right? Let's look him up, guys. Come on. Come on. There's so many Chris Grahams. Chris B. Chris Graham. There's 3, it looks like. You're the 3-1. You're the lowest number. Okay, awesome. Nice. That's so cool. Way to go. 2 career wins. Yep, I see your event coming up. Way to go, Chris. Got a successful career as a DGA YouTube commenter ahead of you. And I wish you all the best. Stan just Googled the Stan meme. I'm sorry. I don't want to ruin your name for you. Oh, Eli, I am so sorry to break this to you. You're doing it wrong. Eli says I'm just dipping my toe into DGA discs. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's not how this works. You have to hang on. I don't usually take time from the broadcast to do tutorial things, but actually you can't, your toe, you're just not going to have the snap. You got to take your hand. See? This probably looks super weird because your toes can't do this. And then you're going to, like you would with your foot, but I mean, just use your arm. You're going to find it goes way farther. Ed finished 5th in MPO last weekend in MP 50 last weekend in the Illinois State Tournament. And Ed, what DGA discs did you throw in that tournament? Come on. Let us know. Give us like your player. You know how the players have a post-tournament recap? My steadies were firing. I was lacing fairways with the pipeline, something like that. Come on. Mark it for me. Eli, that's funny. The sail is listen, the sail and the undertow and the trimmer. Who was I just talking? Oh, I was just talking about Disc Golf Jedi. If you guys are looking for a really great YouTube channel, look up Disc Golf Jedi on YouTube. He's got, I think, 3 at least DGA disc reviews on there, and he does a great job. But I was just chatting with him today about the tremor and how understated that it is. Because it's a very flippy mid, but you can do so many insanely fun things with a tremor. 50% power, dead straight for a long time. So shots that you would normally kind of want to throw a putter, to get something to just go dead straight and finish straight. But let's say you've got a really low ceiling and it's just a little farther. You'd have to either like absolutely blast your putter or risk a high ceiling, where you got to throw a putter a little higher on that line so it's got time to drift out. I found myself reaching for the tremor because you just like either fan grip it or 50% power. It's almost treating it like a long jump putt and they just go. Super fun. And then obviously what the tremor is known for is just if you want the longest Anheuser mid flight you've ever seen, that's the tremor. I mean, you can even start it on a little baby hyzer with a lot of power and it just pulls all the way around the world and back onto the hole 10 feet in front of you. Which, I mean, it's cool, but it's not really a useful shot. So, yeah, don't worry about tremors. Zach Pagic is here. You are late. We're going to shut it down here probably at the top of the hour, but you're not too late because we still got to say hi. Okay, Ed placed 5th in MP50 last weekend in the Illinois State Tournament. Lots of SP rifts and pipelines. Tremors were working as well. Oh, yeah, the sail too. Yeah, Ed likes his sails. Interesting. Tremor at high elevation is awesome. Super straight. Yeah, I've probably played less than 5 times, on mountainous courses. Yeah, don't sleep on the tremor, though. Those are super fun. And I have the SP Flex tremor in my bag. I have a couple Proline and SP tremors. But what I'm bagging is the SP Flex. Just because I just love the feel. Somebody the other day was like, yeah, I don't like the feel of a flexi disc. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That is what I live for, man. The elusive SP Flex pipelines we chatted about a second ago. The SP Flex Hurricanes. Oh gosh, what was it? Proline, like Proline Frex. Proline Flex Steady BLs. Oh, man. You need a tremor. I'm thinking about buying one from Set, but haven't managed to get it yet. Chris's go-tos are Breaker, Rift, and Torrents. Yes, love to hear some Torrent love. Another one that slept on sometimes, but Ryan says don't sleep on any of them. You'll warp them. Yes, thank you, Chris. We're singing the same song. Yes, Flex for life. Even Proline. I mean, SP Flex, Proline Flex doesn't matter. I just love it. Just I don't know. I don't think there's any science behind it. I like the grip of it. It's just like tactile and haptic and like fun. I don't know. Maybe there's some science behind like if you don't have a super clean release. Like sometimes I'll get some wobble on my releases, but I feel like the SP Flex stuff or any of the Flex stuff just comes out super pure. I wonder if there's any science behind like the disc absorbing some of my bad form. Which is kind of a little, you might think if that is the case, which it probably isn't. Fact check, squad. You're getting probably better, more honest feedback about your form from a stiffer disc where you see that wobble. It's like, then you know what's going on. The flexi discs might hide it just a little bit more. Ryan's with us. We got 3. Chris, Ryan, and Ty say agree on flex discs, like everything in flexible plastic. I'm not there's a hint like Noah Meitzma, Stone BL. Who else? There's a handful of people who really like the stiffer putter. I have a Matt Bell Pro Series Steady is what I putt with, and it's not stiff or flexy. It's just got a great neutral feel. But if I had to go one direction or the other off of a neutral feeling putter, I think I would probably go softer. Because like I've had some really firm, like stiff putters, and I just never could get into them. Hand feel is such a big part of it. And maybe it's all made up and in our heads, but isn't that where you're playing? Isn't that the 6-inch battleground that you're playing most of your game on anyway? Here we go. Okay. Kelly, fact check. There's no such thing as too flippy. Yes. You just may not have found the proper situation or angle of release. I am so with you on that. I bag a sail and don't only use it for rollers. I sometimes use it for like fan gripped. Wow. You're not allowed to see the top of it. Aha! Did you see that? This is a special. Coming later. Coming soon. Here we go. We use this one instead. The sail, like, you don't have to roll. I mean, you can do like fan gripped 50% power. Even Matt Bell was talking about this in the In Their Bags video. He was like, you can get these cool sweeping lines with like no power on a sail. And that's useful to know how to do. Kelly, I don't know if you remember this last year. I had like this big paradigm shift where you pointed something out. Well, we were talking about a retailer that I knew who said, hey, we're in Kansas, so make sure and don't get me any of the flippy stuff. We always have 20 miles an hour wind out here. So make sure that you get me all the beefy stuff that you guys have so we can put that in the store. And I'm like, yeah. Cool. That makes sense. Cool. And I said that to Kelly, and Kelly's like, do you guys only throw into headwinds? Because like, if you have a lot of wind, yeah, you need beefy stuff for the headwinds, but what do you do when you throw the other way? That's when you need the flippier stuff. If you got a 25 mile an hour tailwind, that is like sail central. Some of my farthest shots ever are with a sail thrown like a hurricane into a ripping tailwind. It's funny that I just never thought about it like that before. I'm like, oh, right. You think of wind, you automatically think, okay, I need to get the beefy stuff in my bag. It's like, no, you need to do that, but you also need to make sure you got some flippy stuff too. Chris Putz, Flex Proline Breaker. He Drive Flex SP Torrents. Wait. We don't... Is this going to be a Matt Bell, another Matt Bell bonsai moment? We don't have Flex SP Flex Torrents. Pretty sure that's not a thing. Stiff D-line Titanic. Let's go, Titanic gang, Mr. Stan. Ryan's saying if it's really hot outside, you need to have a different plastic because the heat will make them too flexy and your normal plastic will feel a lot more flexible. Interesting. Barrett used to putt with breakers. Christo, I think, still does. Well, no, he says his steady. He says his steady in this last weekend roundup. He said my steadies were hitting putts all over the course. So he may have switched to steadies instead of. But I know for a long time, Christo Reich, our Estonian player, he putted with breakers. I also putt with breakers if there's a good wind. And I want to just get it there and not worry about, you know, it going. If I'm putting into a 15 or 20 mile an hour headwind, I'm going to put a breaker in my hand and pretend it's a steady and throw it. And I bet I miss just as much with that as I do with the steady. So it's like, you know, you come to find out, nothing to do with the wind, nothing to do with the putter. You suck at putting. I'm just kidding. I'm actually a very, very good putter. I just wanted to be relatable because I know none of you are. So I'm trying to like just kind of descend, you know, sort of the everyman idea. That way I can sucker you into buying more Matt Bell Pro Series putters on our website. Oh, by the way, coming soon to discgolf.com, the 2021 Matt Bell Pro Series Steady. Let's see what Matt said about them. Matt's had them for about a week now. They're brand new, and he's been putting with them. He says the new 2021 Matt Bell Pro Series Steady might be the best steady yet. With a new blend of plastic and slight rubbery feel, it'll give you the confidence to run any putt, just like Matt Bell. Compared to previous runs, these are the closest to the original Pro Series of 2017, making it my new favorite. Softer than 2020 run for a better fit in the hand, but with the same consistent stability of the steady. So that's really, I cannot wait to get a couple of those. Keep thinking of things that I need to buy. Steady. Yeah, I can't wait to try those out. Super excited. Love that Matt's loving them. Putters love Matt Bell, so it's great that he loves them. All right. Well, I think we covered a little bit of everything. Ezra Hapner, PDGA's YouTube channel. Trevor Harbolt, GK Pro's YouTube channel for OTB skins. Who I think somebody's coming up in some coverage. We're gonna have Matt Bell from the Stafford Open is going to be on Gatekeeper coming up, so make sure you're subbed to them as well. And hey, make sure you're subbed here if you're not already. We have our own series of content coming out soon. Oh, you got some of the new ones? Oh, you so you were at the warehouse and you got to see him. Tried to smuggle a handful out of the warehouse. Scott tackled me. Caesar and Kelly took them away. That's fun. I'll bet that's not very exaggerated. I could totally see that all happening. You're just like, all right, guys. Yep. Nope. It's been great talking to you. I'm gonna go now. Stan. Stan, what do you have? Just fine here. And the shorts. Come on, Stan. And the socks. Empty them out, buddy. Stan Pratt had 17 2021 Matt Bell Pro Series steadies on him that day, and we'd rather not talk about the details, but it was a pretty impressive feat. Fact check confirmed. Stan had it coming. Yeah, Stan was just walking around the warehouse complaining about how we never get him pins that he wins in our live stream. And how he like deserved, he just like been one of the OGs, putts with Titanics. Thinks that makes him better than the rest of us. So really, he was gearing up to get tackled no matter what. So just that grabbing the 2021 Pro Series was just all we needed. They've all been cleaned and put back. Yes, don't let that keep you from buying. Those did make it back into the stack that we're going to sell on discgolf.com, but heavily sterilized and oh man. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. I know I will. We have got a lot coming up. Sometimes I say that, but I'm lying. And sometimes I say that and it's true. Which one is this time? You decide. I can literally think of 4 or 5 things that I'm like, we're going to announce or show you or tell you about soon that you will be pretty excited about. And we have done a lot. Like we did the Ice Steady BLs and Ledgestone SP Squalls and Proline Flex BLs. We've got the SP Rift finally, which has been so exciting. So many people, myself included, have wanted this disc for a long time, and it does not disappoint. This is what you've been waiting for. So make sure that you get some. Go to discgolf.com right now. How a good one too, Zach. Have a. Kelly, way to go. Good luck to Ezra again. Okay, let's see if they've managed to kick those back up. Oh, yeah. Okay, he's parred 14 and 15. So he's got 3 holes left on the round today. And then should he make the cut, see, I'm not allowed to say anything. He will be in the semifinal round tomorrow, so you can follow him on pdgalive.com. Good luck, dude. Keep fighting. You're doing amazing work there, Ezra. All right, and all of you are amazing as well. Thanks for supporting DGA and making... I know all of you try and only throw DGA discs, and you only go to courses that have DGA baskets. And you go out in the middle of the night, and you pull the baskets out of the ground that aren't DGA. You got to stop doing that. Like, we super appreciate the thought, and the heart behind that. But it is vandalism, and we do not condone that at DGA. No, kidding. Don't even. I'm not. That wasn't me winking. I'm just saying don't do that. No, don't. No, guys, come on. Don't. But seriously, though, don't do that. What you need to do is just build more courses and then call us. Contact at discgolf.com. Tyler at discgolf.com. I'll give you a great deal on some baskets. I'm not authorized in any way to give any deals on baskets, but I will sell you a basket, and it'll be the best basket you've ever put it on in your life. But seriously, don't vandalize any courses. That's not cool. Grow the sport, That's what we're all about here. All right. Have a good weekend. I'm out. See you next time on DGA Live next Friday, right here on YouTube. Peace out.